Test. Test. Okay.
Do you remember how to do this?
Don't be a smart. Yes, I do.
Make sure your mics are on when you're talking.
It's on.
Okay.
Officially by the clock or what?
No, that's a clock.
Okay. Would everybody rise to the flag salute, please? The flag is over here. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which stands one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, thank you, Mayor. That was good. Okay, accept the motion for the consent agenda.
I make a motion that we accept the consent agenda for June 21st, 2021.
Do I hear a second?
Second.
Moved and second. All those in favor say aye.
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 Opposed? And what, one more minute, we'll close it for the public.
Do you have any wise words of wisdom there?
Words of wisdom, yeah, don't get COVID. Don't get COVID. After you get the vaccination. It's the best news I can give you.
And then has everybody signed and signed? Yes.
This is why I signed.
So everybody can sign that. I appreciate that, so. Yeah, I think I know everybody.
Wow.
And grab your hand.
Mhm.
Scott. Is at the house.
Michelle, we ready?
Ready?
Okay, I'd like to close the regular meeting and go into the public hearing. Draft shoreline master program at 6:02, right on schedule. Special presentation.
Thank you, Mayor.
You're welcome.
I'll try to make this quick. A little bit AC in here, it's pretty good, better than my car.
Another step back. Your head's cut off. There we go.
All right. Well, I don't want my head cut off yet. So at least every 8 years, the city has to do a periodic review and update their shoreline master program. Or when ecology gives you grant money to update it, which they've done. So that's what we're doing. Everybody got a handout. I'm gonna just read this summary and then the pages behind the first page kind of shows the corrections that we made. There will be more. This is the first meeting. First page has the updates to City Council and Planning Commission members. Page 6, number 2, page 6, updates the statement that is required. Pages 12 and 13, I can read pages 12 and 13. Adds new developments that do not require shoreline permits or local reviews like remedial actions that are required, national pollution discharge permit requirements, washed-out improvements, some environmental projects, and energy facility site evaluation council projects. So that added all that stuff. Item 4, pages 18 and 19, update the permit process to clarify the state shoreline hearing board appeal deadline. Item 5 on page 23, increase the cost of development exemptions from shoreline permits, a whole $631. Item 6 on page 25, deleted the exemption for replacement dock construction of $20,000 or less and new dock construction of $10,000 or less, since table 3 already said you can't build a dock on the pallets. Item 7, page 26, added exemptions for projects that improve fish habitat and or fish passage. Item 8 on page 104, revised the definition for a development stating that removing or dismantling existing structures is not considered development requiring shoreline permitting unless it is associated with other developments or redevelopment projects. And number 9, page 117, revises the definition of substantial development to again increase that amount at 630. So another item I should have had on here on the exemptions. If you are revising a structure just to add wheelchair access, you don't have to go through a short permit to do that. There will be additional changes. These are the most recent changes that the state has made in their local guidelines. There's also going to be wetland. I've got to incorporate the latest wetland delineations, regulations, and buffer boundaries in this document. I also need to look at the city's recent comprehensive plan, critical areas ordinance, and land development code to make sure this plan jives with those documents. Once ecology reviews and comments on these changes, and they will, I've seen other documents where they have a lot of other suggestions to clarify a lot of the stuff in the current shoreline program. So you'll be getting another handout, hopefully in a few weeks, and then we'll have another meeting. Once they've provided their review and comments, and we've reviewed and addressed all public comments, we'll have a final meeting to discuss the final periodic review update. And then locally adopt the 2021 Shoreline Master Program update, which will then go to ecology for their final adoption. So please provide any questions, concerns, comments, or recommendations to Michelle, and she will get it back to me. I'll answer them the best I can. If I can't answer them, I'll talk to the ecology shoreline expert and get an answer out of it. So that's all I got. If there's any questions, feel free to ask.
Thank you, John. Appreciate it.
Have any questions or comments at this time for John, vice chair?
So that concludes the special presentation. We can go back to our regular meeting. Proposed hearing. So I'll close that and we'll go back to our regular meeting with reports. Chief, Chief first, please.
Evening, council, mayor, good to see you. Operations in Rome. You guys all, some of you saw the car is up and running and it's now in operation. Working out well so far. Of course, the old car, I'm thinking I have it sold to the county, so I think that's a done deal. Only thing that's left to do is give them the car and get the money. Price that I got out of it was $17,000. Big price for a police car. So yeah, so things are looking at that.
I was really excited when I saw that you got that good of a price, because I think I was a little skeptical as to whether, because I look at the police cars on the website and they go for a whole lot less than that, and I know that that one's in good shape and the county's making a great deal, but from my standpoint, it was a real good feeling when I saw you did that good. So that's good news.
Yeah,
I'd like to say too, Chief, excuse me for butting in, but I'd like to say it's because of the council, the chief, and everybody involved. When we get these turnarounds for fewer years, we get better money for our product that we can put towards new products, and we keep the ball rolling with less breakdowns, less maintenance, less. I just want to throw out thanks to the council, chief, and Michelle, and everybody that's involved in this thing. That's why it works right there.
Yeah, I took it up to Lewis County Fleet and they gave it the shakedown. I took it out and heated it up for a while, came back, said it was a good car, so we buy it. So
Any more questions for the chief? Thanks, chief. Mike?
I had one more question. I'm so sorry. Is it gonna be in the parade?
The new car? Well, that's difficult to say because Sam's been issued the car, but he also has the motorcycle, so we use the motorcycle in the parade. Yeah, who knows? I might drive it in the parade, but we'll see. It is pretty. It is pretty.
Hello, everyone. Mr. Mayor, good to see you back.
Thank you.
So cheese days, that's what we're working on for the next couple of weeks or 3 or however long it is. And I've already kind of started working on the curbs, getting them cleaned up. We've got all our paint. So we're all ready to go. We just got to get all the work done. So that's going to be the focus for the next little while until we get it looking good. Did a lot of spraying, so hopefully by the time it comes around, everything will look right. The tires on the truck, we found them. They were right at $800. We're going to take it out of the maintenance and operations of the vehicles to the state government program through Tires Inc. So, and they're direct replacements to what we have on the truck now. So we'll be getting those within the next week or so. So that thing will be up and going again safely. So, and that's about it.
Mike, do you know how many miles we got off the original set, or was that the original set?
There's, I believe they are, and there's 44,000 actual miles on the truck. No telling how many hours are on the truck.
Okay.
A lot of times they sit and idle and all that stuff.
And the new ones to replace it, do they have a guarantee of mileage?
Yeah, they're right around 50,000 mile tires.
50,000 miles all season?
By that time, it'll be time to,
Are they all season weather, all weather tires?
yes,
Okay,
yeah,
thank you.
yeah, you bet.
Any questions?
Yes,
Brenda?
I'm not sure if it was just subconsciously, but are you sure you meant to say that you made the purchase from Tires Inc.?
Oh, I haven't actually bought them yet, but that's.
Oh, I thought that's what I heard you say, it's Tires Inc., and I was kind of concerned about
Goodyear
that.
tires there in Chehalis.
Okay, so it's no longer Tires Inc., that's GCR, and
Oh,
so I just
okay.
wanted to make sure that that wasn't for our public record, because they're no longer in business.
Oh, okay, well, that's kind of the GPO, what were they again?
GCR,
GPR and then
GC,
the Kelly
as
Tires
in
over in
cat.
Centralia are the two that usually
yes,
carry the government contracts. They happen to be the best price on
Yeah.
the tires, so that's good.
we contract with them as well, so, and they've done us really, really good.
Yeah.
So is the county.
Yeah.
But Tires Inc. is no longer
Yeah.
a family-owned business.
Okay, any other questions? Thanks, Mike. Michelle?
So I have a lot of information in your packets, and one thing I wanted to ask, now that the mayor's back, we need to set a workshop to go over district court and what Jim Buzzard was here to talk to us about a couple months ago. So I don't know if you guys want to come up with a date, if you want it like after our next council meeting, when we want to have that meeting. Our next council meeting will be on a Tuesday, July 6th, because the 4th of July is on a Sunday, Monday's a holiday. So do you guys want to just do a workshop after the next council meeting on district court? Yes, okay, we'll do that then. Couple other things that are coming down is long-term care. There's some information in your packet. So this is a new mandate that all employees will have to pay for long-term care. The state has theirs, or if we are able to get some other long-term care prior to November 1st, I think is the date, we can opt out of the states. And so I am looking at different alternatives. Our insurance company, AWC, is also looking at some options for cities. It won't be through AWC, but they're trying to help us through the process. So that's going to be, I guess, a good thing. So with AWCs, we'll probably also be getting life insurance policies too, up to $25,000, where the state doesn't have that. There's a lot of things with the state that's not that great. You have to be on it for 10 years before you could even use it. With this other policy, it looks like you could use it within a year if you need to. With the state, if you move away to another state, it's no longer valid. With this, it would still be good, and if you moved away to another state. So there's a lot of comparisons that I'll be presenting to the employees to see what they want, and then I'm sure there'll be documentation that comes before you guys so that the state knows that we're doing it, and you, President Mayor will have to sign off on that. So that's the big one. I think everything else is under COVID.
So the deadline on the, on making a decision is November, or the decision has to be done and incorporated by.
It has to be done and incorporated by November 1st. You don't have to start paying until January of 2022, but you have to, otherwise you automatically are opted into the state. And like if there's an employee that's married and their spouse has a better deal and they are put on their spouses, that works too. So there's just, you know, paper trails and stuff that has to be followed.
Any other questions for Michelle? Thank you, Michelle. Okay, no new business, unfinished business, other business is COVID-19 updates.
So in your packet, I bombarded you guys with lots of information. So there's a lot of things going on with reopening and mask mandates and different things like that. Did put in the policy that Lewis County has, so it's something that we can discuss. I want you guys to, you know, get the information. My COVID people, which is Ron and Gary, we're gonna be meeting next week and kind of go over a lot of the COVID stuff. So we'll bring back recommendations to the next council meeting for you guys to kind of pan over and decide what we want to do. The new money we'll be getting, the mayor did sign for it. It was really weird that they sent the paperwork. Of course, I was on vacation that week and wanted it back basically within a week. And if we got it turned in by this last Friday, we would get the money by June 27th. So the city altogether in the 2-year process will be getting $215,223. And the first amount will be the $107,612. So I will have our COVID group meet and bring back recommendations to the council at the next meeting.
Good news. Anything else? Any questions? Public input. The floor is open. Don't be bashful. I'm back. Don't mean to scare anybody. I'm cured, I guess. Nothing? Then I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
I knew you would.
I'm at the end of the table here.
Okay, do I hear a second?
I'll second it up at the other end.
Okay, we got all the ends covered.
Yeah.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Thank you, everybody, for coming. Appreciate seeing you all again. Sound like a southerner.